Welcome to our countdown of the top 10 biggest secrets that companies do not want you to know. In this video, we'll uncover some shocking truths about specific companies and their hidden practices. Get ready to dive into a world of corporate secrets that have long been kept hidden from the public eye. Number 10, Apple's planned obsolescence. Apple has faced widespread criticism for its alleged planned obsolescence, a strategy where products are intentionally designed with a limited lifespan. This practice encourages customers to upgrade to newer models, boosting Apple's sales and profits. Some argue that this approach hampers product longevity and contributes to electronic waste. Number 9, Nestlé's water exploitation. Nestlé, one of the world's largest food and beverage companies, has been under fire for its aggressive water extraction practices. In areas experiencing water scarcity, Nestlé has faced accusations of depleting local water sources, leaving communities without adequate access to this precious resource. This issue has raised concerns about corporate responsibility and sustainable water management. Number 8, Volkswagen's emissions scandal. Volkswagen, a renowned car manufacturer, was embroiled in a massive emissions scandal that sent shockwaves through the automotive industry. The company admitted to using software to manipulate emission tests, making their vehicles appear more environmentally friendly than they actually were. This deceit not only caused significant air pollution but also eroded public trust in the company and the wider industry. Number 7, Amazon's worker conditions. Amazon, the global e-commerce behemoth, has faced intense scrutiny regarding its worker conditions. Reports have emerged of employees enduring long working hours, high-pressure environments, and limited breaks. The company's warehouse workers, in particular, have raised concerns about inadequate labor protections and challenging working conditions, prompting debates about workers' rights in the digital age. Number 6, Monsanto's genetic modification. Monsanto, a multinational agricultural biotechnology corporation, has long been at the center of controversy surrounding genetically modified organisms, GMOs. While proponents argue that GMOs can enhance crop yields and address global food challenges, critics raise concerns about the environmental and health implications of genetically modified crops. Monsanto's dominant role in the GMO industry has fueled debates over transparency, corporate influence, and the long-term consequences of genetic modification. Number 5, Facebook's data privacy scandals. Facebook, the social media giant, has repeatedly made headlines for its data privacy scandals. The most notable of these was the Cambridge Analytica incident, where it was revealed that the personal data of millions of Facebook users was improperly harvested and used for political purposes without their consent. These revelations ignited public outrage and led to increased scrutiny over Facebook's data collection and privacy practices. Number 4, CocaCola's water depletion. Coca-Cola, one of the world's leading beverage companies, has faced significant criticism for its water depletion practices. In regions experiencing water scarcity, Coca-Cola has been accused of extracting excessive amounts of water, putting strain on local communities and ecosystems. Activists argue that the company must take greater responsibility for sustainable water usage and conservation. Number 3, Walmart's labor practices. Walmart, the largest retailer in the world, has been at the center of debates surrounding labor practices. Critics argue that the company pays low wages, offers inadequate healthcare benefits, and discourages unionization efforts. These concerns have sparked discussions about income inequality, fair wages, and the responsibilities of multinational corporations towards their employees. Number 2, Nike's Sweatshop labor. Nike, a renowned sportswear brand, has faced allegations of utilizing sweatshop labor in its global supply chain. Reports have highlighted poor working conditions, low wages, and limited labor rights in some of the factories producing Nike products. The company's response to these allegations, as well as efforts to improve labor conditions, have been closely monitored by advocates for workers' rights and ethical sourcing. Number 1, Google's data collection. Google, the tech giant synonymous with internet search, has been under scrutiny for its extensive data collection practices. As users interact with Google's various services, the company collects vast amounts of personal data, raising concerns about privacy and the potential for misuse. Questions have been raised about the level of transparency, consent, and control individuals have over their data in the digital age. And that concludes our countdown of the top 10 biggest secrets that companies do not want you to know. We've explored the hidden practices of specific companies and shed light on issues ranging from planned obsolescence to labor practices and data privacy. Remember, staying informed is crucial for holding companies accountable and demanding ethical practices in the corporate world. Thank you for joining us, and always question the practices of the companies you support. Together, we can drive positive change and encourage transparency in the business world.